guys, it's Maddie and I'm back. Another Monday. I am so excited about today's video. I actually have another video on my channel titled How to Feel Confident on Top, and it was a Q&A that I did in like 2018 where I just scratched the surface of everything I'm gonna talk about in today's video. So I'm excited to really just get charged up and talk about this. Let's do it! And what's even more exciting about today's video is that I have a sponsor, baby. This video is sponsored by Beducated. So Beducated is an online course platform that offers video, audio, and written guides that aim to help enhance your sex and love life with a bunch of techniques, tips, tricks, really anything and everything that you would ever need to know or wonder when it comes to sex and making your sex life as fucking interesting as you want it to be, baby. I'm gonna talk more about them a little bit later on in the video, tell you more about my personal experience on the platform. But for now, shout out to Beducated, baby. Thank you guys so much for wanting to sponsor this video. I feel like in basically any and all of the videos that I've made on this channel in regards to sex and hooking up, a large question that I get constantly is people asking how to feel confident on top or how to feel confident in the bedroom in general. I do feel like the conversation of feeling confident on top is like a big part of feeling confident in the bedroom for a lot of people, especially people who are bigger for plus size bodies. And this was something that I used to think about and worry about all the fucking time, like sincerely all the time. When I was younger, like young 16-ish, I always used to say that I was just always gonna have to exclusively hook up with people who were bigger than me. I thought that there was no way, no fucking way, that I was ever going to feel confident and comfortable enough to like mount someone who weighs 100 pounds less than I do. I always used to worry that I was gonna hurt them and I was gonna like crush them. The weight of my just absolutely massive, beautiful body was just, I was gonna break his limbs completely. Because in my mind back then, there was no way that anyone smaller than me was gonna like be able to handle me or want to be able to handle me. Now looking back on it, it's comical. I mean, most of the people that I've hooked up with are smaller than me. Like, god damn it, I'm 5'3" and 230 pounds. Like, I may be short, but honey, I pack a punch. Of course I'm gonna end up hooking up with people that are smaller than me. Looking back now, I'm like, she was funny for that. She was funny for thinking that she was never gonna fuck someone smaller than her. Girl, my 16-year-old self had no idea. Of course, it just all stemmed from my insecurities at the time, and it comes from a very valid place. Like growing up as a big girl and worrying about what it's gonna be like to be on top of someone who's potentially much smaller than you, that's like a fair thing to worry about. Like, fine, fair enough. We all do it. And even without the weight aspect of being on top, there is also just an aspect of being on top in general that you feel like all the attention is on you and that your body is sort of, you know, being made a spectacle of, like you're on the main stage, baby. So anyways, there's a lot that I'm gonna try to cover in this video. This is a very complex topic, how to feel confident on top. There's no one easy answer. I'm not gonna look you in your face and be like, here it is. This is what you've been searching for. But I wanted to talk about some of the things that I've learned and some of the things that have helped make me feel more confident, not only on top, but just sort of in sex in general. So I want to talk about this first because I feel like for a lot of people, feeling insecure in the bedroom, feeling nervous during sex stems a lot from our insecurities about our bodies. For me, that's absolutely what it was. A lot of the time when I was first starting to have sex, I had like a worry in the back of my head that they were gonna realize what my body looked like mid having sex with me and be like, well, I'm out. I feel like sometimes our insecurities sort of get inside our heads, especially through social media, and we think that we're conning people when we're not. And it's honestly, it's a really interesting conversation. I think this topic can go so much fucking deeper, but I used to worry that I wasn't portraying myself as fat enough on my dating profiles. I used to always worry that online I appeared thinner than I actually was. Like, even if I used a bunch of photos that were totally unaltered, I would worry that I wasn't, I don't know, like somehow the camera just like fooled everyone and I don't actually look the way that I do. The clothes had conned them and my photos had conned them, and I somehow just tricked everyone into not seeing my fatness somehow, while also still carrying all of the insecurities about my fatness and being perceived as a fat person. So anyways, lots of complicated, conflicting insecurities going on here. Something that I really had to work on when I first started being intimate with people and opening up that part of my life with people is accepting that I am already hot and already desired. So often, we almost try to convince ourselves that it is somehow an accident that people like us, and it's a mistake, it's fluke, like we've tricked them. Oh, you're here and you want to fuck me and you like me, I must have tricked you somehow. You must think that I look like something different. Like, my photos must show me as a completely different person because there's no way that you want me. And I feel like so much of my confidence in the bedroom, specifically on top, has come from really forcing myself to accept and own the fact that I'm already desired. My bigness, my curves, my rolls, my cellulite, my stretch marks, all of these things are parts of me that are already desired, that they already want to see. They know what you look like, okay? You have not hidden it from anyone. They know that you're fat. They know that you are fat. And they like that about you, and they think it's fucking hot, and they know what they signed up for, and they're looking forward to it, and they're down with whatever you're ready to bring to the table, baby. Like, I'm just happy to be here. I really had to start looking at being on top as a gift, as a one night only show that you are fucking lucky if you landed tickets to. So when I'm hooking up with someone, I get on top, and in my head, I have to believe, I have to commit to believing that this is like the best moment of his goddamn fucking life. And you know what? It is. You are already attractive, you are already hot, you are already desired. You don't have to worry about getting on top and all of a sudden showing off a part of yourself that they've never seen before. They know what they're getting into, okay? And they're excited for it. And you should be too. You're a fucking gift, baby, head to toe. You look fucking sexy. Own that shit. I swear to God, that's 50% of it. 50% of the fucking battle and feeling confident on top, feeling confident in the bedroom is just accepting that you are actually hot. In this moment today, you are fucking sexy. You are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can't fight about this. You just fucking are. Next up, I need you to stop comparing yourself to what you're seeing in porn. Not a realistic goal to have for yourself or for your partners, to hold yourself to this standard of people who literally fuck professionally. I mean, it's movie magic, baby. You know, they're cutting, they have a fucking director on set. Like, you're not a porn star. You're not, and it's okay that you're not. The thing about it is that a lot of these open conversations of like, I don't know how to do this thing sexually, instead of talking about it, people just feel embarrassed that they don't know how to do it or they think they're bad at it. So instead of talking about it and asking questions, people look to porn as like the source of truth. Most porn doesn't show sex in a realistic light at all, obviously. Most of us know this. Just imagining myself when I'm on top, like, it's hot, right? Because I'm hot, but it's also awkward sometimes. Like, sometimes you sort of stumble to get on top, your legs start hurting, all of a sudden your kneecaps are gonna pop out if you keep doing it in a certain position. I don't have the endurance to be on top for as long as porn stars are on top, and that's fine, right? Because nobody asks that of me. But I think sometimes, especially when you're first starting to have sex, you sort of hold yourself to a super unrealistic standard because you have nothing to base it off of. But like I said, real sex looks a lot different than porn does. Another major way is just practicing on your own. And honestly, the more comfortable that you feel alone, the more comfortable that you're gonna feel actually in the moment doing it with another person as well. So my advice is just to practice it. I mean, as corny as it sounds, it's sort of like a skill that you need to practice like anything else. And yes, a large part of that is just fucking doing it and communicating with your partner on what feels good and what doesn't, and, you know, letting them help and guide you if you're new at something, which you don't have to feel guilty about what's so fucking thing ever. There's also a part of it that you can sort of learn on your own and practice on your own if that makes you feel better. And this is where our sponsor for today's video comes in. But like I said earlier, Beducated is an online course platform that has tons of video and audio content whose main aim is to help to improve your love and sex life. So they've got tons of courses on there for literally everyone. I've been watching a lot of the courses that they have for women and vulva owners. They've got one on female orgasm, oral sex, kinky sex, blowjobs, threesomes, like fucking everything. I've been watching their course called The Wanting, which immediately caught my eye because I think the concept of like libido and desire is so interesting. I read a book this summer about desire and I just am very fascinated by all of it. And I really think there's something for everyone, whether you're a total beginner or not. Like obviously if you're a beginner, there's so many unlimited benefits to, you know, indulging in sex education courses online, especially when they're taught by sexologists, sex experts, porn stars. And I think that in itself helps to provide a little bit more confidence in the bedroom. Just being able to watch a video that can lay it out for you, give you a demonstration, and you're on your way. And then you know, and knowledge is confidence, okay? Even for people who are not beginners, there's gonna be something for you on Beducated. They've got, first of all, they've got a lot of specifics. They've got a lot on self-pleasure that I think is especially interesting because I think that more often than not, people sort of neglect the nuances that come with like masturbation and self-pleasure and making sure that you're getting off. A lot of people are just like, well, I just fucking go in there, get the job done, and then leave. But I think that there's a lot to be said about, you know, like learning how to reroute your desire towards yourself and how to increase your libido when it comes to self-pleasure and like what you can do to make masturbation special for you. Something really interesting about watching porn stars and sexologists talk about shit that you haven't tried before that you want to try, or talk about things that you already have tried and giving you new tips and tricks and techniques that you never even fucking thought of. I've really been loving the courses that I've been taking, and I think that they've definitely helped with making my self-pleasure and alone time be more intentional, I guess. There is something really special about being able to harness your desire in a way that's completely focused on yourself, in a way that feels like self-celebratory almost. It's really special, and I really have just enjoyed being able to consume content that reinforces that way of thinking and that promotes just like healthy ideals and opinions around sex and self-pleasure and all of that. And Beducated's got a whole fucking library full of courses to make you feel that way. And the amazing part is, of course, I have a coupon code for you guys, and this coupon code is 70% off, which is absolutely unheard of. If you use code Maddie, you're gonna get 70% off of the yearly pass. And the other good thing about this is that it's not a one-time thing. So once you use this code and get the yearly pass for 70% off, you're locked into that rate for life. So be sure to take advantage of this coupon code and check out Beducated at the link listed in the description. Let's talk about what your cowgirl genre is, right? Because there's a couple different types of cowgirl that you Mango, I need you to not do this while mommy's filming. Turn on the camera and she's like, time to rage. What's your cowgirl genre? So there are a couple different types of on top position that you can do. And I think that part of feeling confident on top is finding which one is your favorite. Finding which one is going to be the easiest for you to feel good in, for you to feel confident in, for you to feel the most control over, and that's ultimately gonna come down to whatever works for you and your body. I talked about this in like my Q&A video, I think, but I really like being on top when we're both sitting upright. So if we were having sex in this bed, their back would be up against the wall and I would be on top of them. Or you could obviously do this on the couch or on the end of the bed, in a chair, whatever. I like being on top in those kinds of situations because it's, one, easy for me to get the angle that I like and that feels good for me. Easy for me to get control in that position so I can do more with my hips and it doesn't hurt me. I can do that position for longer. I think that it's just the best situation for both of us, I think. I really like doing it like that because I feel most confident in a position where I am satisfying myself. Because for me, and I think for a lot of people, being on top means that you're focusing on yourself. Like, I think that for a lot of people with vaginas, it is easier to make it feel good when you are in control, and being on top just allows for that to happen more easily. You're the one that's in control of that. So if I'm on top, it's for me, you know, and you just get to watch the show. Just encourage you to explore different genres of on top position to figure out which one you like the best. This last one is really my motto that I take through my entire life. That is, fake it till you make it, baby. Most of us are not sex experts. We're random, everyday, regular fucking people that happen to be having sex with each other. Sex shouldn't feel like this calculated, perfectionist type thing that you have to do one specific way. At the end of the day, sex is fun because it's different every single time with every person that you do it with. Sex is fun because it's not scripted and it's not choreographed and it's awkward and it's weird. Maybe you bump heads while you're having sex, maybe you bump teeth, maybe you're laughing in the middle of it. Like, sex is not as scripted out and perfect as it is in porn and in fucking 50 Shades of Grey. Most of the time, it's absolutely nothing like that. I think that we so get in our heads in making sex this like really perfectly hot, sexy experience. Fucking emotions are high. Everyone's fucking sweating. Forget that that's not what sex is to most people. Trial and error. It's exploring someone's body for the first time and figuring out what you like and what they like and how those two worlds collide. Like, you fumble around, you try shit out, you throw fucking shit at the wall and see what sticks. It's just one big fucking experiment and you're just going along with it and pretending that you know what you're doing until one day you do know what you're doing. This is what I do with everything in my whole entire life. So that's it for this video. Thank you again to Beducated for wanting to sponsor this video. I really appreciate it. And once again, you can use code Maddie for 70% off a yearly pass. I'm gonna link their website down below. Please go check them out. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and be sure to turn your notifications on. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.